Greetings and welcome to day 13 of the color card challenge, doing a new piece of art every single day for the next 30 days straight. Today's color is Frosted Juniper, and I feel like I've done this color before, but I haven't. It's just a lighter version of a lot of the other blues that I've been working with, so today's design was a little bit tough to figure out, but I got there eventually. So I'll tell you a secret. A few days ago when I did that meadow flower color, the one with the mountain and the field of flowers, I actually had a completely different design in mind that I've switched last minute. I was originally going to paint Ditto, like the Pokemon, like my favorite Pokemon, but then I looked up photos of Ditto and I realized a lot of them are more like cool tone purple leaning, and the color was much more of a pinky purple. Well, depending on the reference photo, there were actually so many colors of Ditto that my mind was spinning. Anyway, it didn't feel right, so I switched it, and I've had Pokemon on the brain ever since. And when I saw this color, I just couldn't help but think of one of my favorite Pokemon card designs. Meet the Poliwhirl Scarlet and Violet 151 full art design. It's so gorgeous. It's like this nice wet watercolor, glowy, reflective design, just all the things I love to paint. Poliwhirl's looking down at his cute little reflection, and I just had to take a crack at it for myself. The original artist, by the way, I'm so happy that I found her after a lot of searching. Her name is Jemmy. She goes by Jemmy333 on most socials. Please check her out. She does beautiful Pokemon card artwork and other artwork as well. So for the past minute or so, you saw me playing around with very watered down gouache, just kind of carefully moving colors together, lots of blues, little bits of yellows, pinks, and oranges, trying to leave some gaps for the original color to pull through in the highlights. I'm now going in with some more detail, so I'm adding some ripples currently, and just before that I was adding some kind of cracks in a sidewalk where Poliwhirl is walking or standing. A lot of patience was needed for these techniques because I found there is a fine line between making things too watery and messy versus making them too harsh and too clean. So just a lot of layering, a lot of patience with moving colors together intentionally and carefully. I also found it helpful to just go back with a clean but wet brush sometimes and just move existing colors around on the card, help keep sections clean and in place while also blending some colors just slightly together. And now coming up here, I'm actually going to slow us down to real-time painting because I really wanted to showcase how slowly I'm going. Look at this snail's pace here. I kind of went in thinking that Poliwhirl was a pretty simple design, but honestly he ended up being a little bit tough with his swirly tummy. Eventually the eyes I struggle with a little bit, but I do get there eventually, and it was totally worth it. And I will say, doing the reflection was surprisingly super fun. It was like doing a little easy, messy version of everything I had just completed, except kind of mirroring and flipping it. It was a fun little challenging thinking activity, as weird as that sounds. Anyway, going with some raindrops now, cleaning up his eyes. I'm adding in the little white dots in his eyes. I feel like that really gives him life to add the whites to the eyes. Cleaning up the corners and doing a beautiful peel. That is clean. Here he is all done. I love him so much. The only thing that's missing is the literal holographic reflex of the original card, but I think I nailed the colors pretty well. I'm proud of this one. Anyways, hope you like it, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay, bye!